Hi, everybody. Welcome. Hi, Christian. How are you? Long time no see. Welcome to today's grounding Reiki Yoga. We are one day out of the spring equinox. So we're using the energy of the spring equinox today to move forward, to prepare our bodies to move forward in life, whether that is physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, whatever journey that you are on right now that you would like to continue for the next 12 months. We are starting it today. So if you have blocks or a strap available, I suggest reaching for them now. If you don't have a strap, you can use a belt or even a long towel. And both of these are optional for today, just if you would like to use them. And if you do not have blocks, you can bring either books or even pillows, folded up towels, folded blankets, just something to help bring the floor closer to your hands. So if you have those items, I suggest just retrieving them now, having them close to the mat, just in case. Linda, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Let me know where you guys are joining from. I am in northern Illinois, and we are having a beautiful day today. It's going to be near 70 degrees, so that's good in my book. Ani, namaste, welcome. Thank you, Christian. That's very kind of you. So today we are grounding into the present moment. So we are taking our thoughts out of the future, out of the past, bringing our awareness into our body and grounding here and now to alleviate depression, anxiety, worry, all of those types of things. Oh, Patricia, long time no see. When we ground, I just said it, we can alleviate depression, anxiety, all the unwanted emotions. Because being here and now is the only real thing that's happening. So throughout this practice, I will be cueing you to tune into specific areas of your body and just bring all of your awareness into your body throughout this whole practice. If you enjoy today's practice and you'd like to support me, you might choose to offer a donation. If you haven't yet followed my Insight Timer teacher profile, please feel free to do so that you can stay updated when I post new classes. So let's talk about today's spring equinox. We are coming out of winter into spring. And the beauty of equinoxes, whether it be spring or autumn, we are signifying the complete balance of day and night. We are coming into complete equilibrium of dark and light. So this is a time of inviting the light back into our lives. We've been in a time of rest for the last 3 months, or if you're in the Midwest like me, the last 12, I'm just kidding. And we're inviting all of this new exciting light back into our life. So using the spring equinox is also the start of the zodiac cycle. So we are just entering into Aries. Aries is cardinal fire. So cardinal are signs that like to get things going, like to start. They're really good at taking action, moving forward. Aries is the ram. He's a fire sign. He has unlimited childlike energy and he just goes. So we are at the start of the zodiac cycle. All of this energy is being poured onto us from the skies, and it is time to move forward. It's time to get going with what we would like to get going with. The spring equinox also is a great time to sort of use like your tuning fork. Like the moment of the equinox hits a tuning fork that will hum for the next 12 months as the zodiac cycle goes on. So whatever you are focusing on right now, it will stay with you for the next 12 months. Whatever you're trying to cultivate in your life, any intentions that you're focusing on, the more energy you give them now, the more that they will grow with you throughout the zodiac cycle. And I'm just going to throw in one more time because I can't talk about it enough. On April 12th, Neptune and Jupiter are coming together in Pisces, and that is a huge, just spiritual, dreamy, beautiful conjunction. So Jupiter and Neptune come together every 13 years, but the last time they came together in their own sign of Pisces was 166 years ago, and there was a huge spiritual revolution at that time. So Jupiter is the ancient ruler of Pisces, and Neptune is the modern ruler of Pisces. So once Neptune was discovered in the sky, they said, oh, okay, you could be in charge of Pisces. So Pisces has dual rulership, and both of these planets are coming together. So Pisces is all dreamy and mystical and intuitive. Neptune is the sign of the dreamer, the manifester, and Jupiter is the sign of abundance. So we are having this abundant, spiritual, feely-goody, intuitive stuff going on in the skies right now. And while they're coming conjunct on April 12th, they're far out planets. So this is going to impact us for quite a while. So we're in the feels right now of cultivating all of this intuitive nature. So if your goal for the next zodiac cycle is anything to do with your spirituality, you're good. Or if it's not, your spirituality is going to be there to help you. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I get really excited about that stuff. But today we're going to start in a mountain pose. So coming to stand nice and tall on your mat. So bringing your feet about hip width distance apart, whatever's comfortable for you. Keeping a micro bend in your knees, trying not to lock your knees, but ensuring that your spine is in one straight line. Imagine that there is a string tied to the very crown of your head, and imagine that it's pulling you straight up. Feeling your roots growing down from the soles of your feet. Letting your palms face forward, shine into the front of the room. Closing down your eyes. We're going to start with a body scan just to tune in with how we are feeling here and now. Bringing all of your awareness inside of your head. Tuning every ounce of awareness you have into your head. And coming down to the neck. Exploring every corner of the neck. Coming out into the shoulders. Bringing all of your awareness into the shoulders. Now traveling down the arms. Feeling into every square inch of the arms. Just noticing any sensations without placing any judgment. Coming out into the hands and into each finger. Bringing your awareness to your chest, slowly flowing down the front side of your body. Feeling the ribs expand and contract with the breath. Flowing your awareness down to your belly, feeling into the organs resting behind the abdomen. Noticing how the breath causes the belly to rise and fall. Feeling into the fronts of your hips. Bringing your awareness into your pelvic floor. Bringing your awareness now to your upper back, slowly flowing down the back side of your body. Touching the backs of the shoulder blades. Weaving in and out of the backs of the ribs. Traveling down into your lower back. Feeling into the backs of your hips and into your glutes. Flowing your awareness down through either leg, feeling into every square inch of the leg. Passing over the knees to the lower legs. Coming out into the ankles, tops of the feet, toes. Bringing all of your attention to the soles of your feet. Feeling grounded here in this moment. And breathing deeply as you feel into your entire body. Using your intuition to settle in on today's intention. This intention can stay with you throughout the practice on the mat, can also step with you as you leave the mat into your day, or perhaps using this time to set an intention for the entire zodiac cycle ahead. Using an I am statement, tuning into whatever intention your heart desires. Once you have reached the intention, matching breath to movement, inhale the arms up, palms coming overhead, meeting the palms at the top. And as you exhale, draw your hands down the center line, settling that intention deep into your heart. Inhale the arms up above head, collecting all of the universal energy here to support you on your journey. As you exhale, drawing all of that energy along with the intention into your heart center. Inhale the arms up above head, reaching up towards the sky. And exhale, sending that intention down deep into your heart space. Beautiful. Choosing to leave your eyes closed or perhaps opening them. Inhale the arms up above head. Interlace the fingers. Press the palms up to the sky, allowing the shoulders to relax. On an exhale, crescent over to the right. Feeling the expansion on the left side of your body. Staying here for a breath. Inhale back to center. And exhale over to the left. Staying here for a breath. Inhale back straight up to a palm tree. And exhale over to crescent. Moving at your own pace here, matching breath to movement. Either choosing to move on each inhale and exhale, or perhaps staying in a stretch if your body is calling you to. Spiraling the rib cage up towards the sky on your crescent. Feeling the breath as it creates space between the ribs. Inhaling to rise and exhaling to fold to the side. Taking one more stretch. And meeting me back in the center, dropping the arms down to the sides. On an inhale, reaching both arms forward. And on an exhale, opening the right arm to the back of the room, twisting your trunk open. Inhale back to center. Exhale, opening that left arm out to the side, twisting at the trunk. Moving at your own pace once more, matching breath to movement. Gently waking up the spine. Twisting out anything that no longer serves us. Taking one more twist on either side. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, generously bending your knees, coming into our first forward fold of the practice. Allowing your head and neck to relax. Straightening out the legs as you feel fit, warming up the backs of the legs. Perhaps pedaling the legs, bending one knee and then the other. Releasing everything from the top half of your body down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, press the palms to the shins, flat back, reaching crown away from tailbone. And exhale, deepen into that forward fold. On your next inhale, reverse swan dive, bringing the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands down into prayer near the heart. Option to leave the hands here or perhaps placing them on your waist for balance, whichever works for you. Let's shift all of our weight into our left foot now, coming into a one-legged Tadasana. Coming up on those right toes, feeling how it feels to shift all of your weight to your left foot. Spreading those left toes wide, feeling grounded through all four corners of the left foot. When you're ready, lifting the right leg in front of you, keeping the knee bent, trying to bring the thigh parallel to the ground. Breathing here, gazing at a spot about 3 feet in front of the mat, focusing your gaze on something standing still. Beautiful. Exhale, lower that foot down. Let's shift our weight now into the right foot, spreading the toes wide, feeling grounded through all four corners of the right foot, keeping the shoulders and hips in line over the ankles here. Coming up onto the left toes. When you're ready, when you feel grounded, lifting that left leg, thigh parallel to the ground. Feeling and embracing the wiggles and wobbles in your ankle, in your foot. Using the breath to calm the muscles. When you're ready, placing that left leg back down on the mat. Coming back, shifting your weight onto your left foot. Coming up into that one-legged Tadasana when you're ready. And we're going to twist this open. So placing the left hand on the outside of the right thigh. Inhale the right arm forward. And as you exhale, open that right arm out to the side, using the tension from your right leg to twist even farther. Breathing here, keeping the spine long. Feeling that string pulling the crown of your head up to the sky. And tuning into the sole of your left foot. Noticing the heat, the sensation of the sole of the left foot against the mat. When you're ready, slowly untwisting, coming back to the one-legged Tadasana, then finishing the pose. Wonderful, wonderful. Shifting now all of your weight onto the right foot, spreading the toes wide, grounding through all four corners. And when you're ready, lifting that left foot, thigh parallel to the floor, one-legged Tadasana. Right hand is going to cross over the left thigh. Inhale the left arm forward, and on an exhale, open up to the left. Pressing the right palm into the left thigh to deepen the stretch. Keeping that spine tall, crown lifted to the sky. Heart shining to the front of the room, the side of the room. Feeling into the sole of the right foot. Taking one more deep breath here. Untwisting first. to come back down to the mat. A little bit more leg work here. Let's shift our weight back to the left foot. Ground all the way into that left foot. Coming up on the right toes. Coming into our one-legged Tadasana. And then option to extend that right leg forward. Squeezing the thigh, squeezing your core. Feeling grounded through the left foot. Extended big toe. Beautiful. Working to keep the thigh parallel, but meeting your body where it is today. And if you fall, just getting right back up. Taking one more deep breath here. Exhale, letting it all go. Let's keep working with that right leg. Keeping your weight on your left foot here. Option to reach for a strap. We are going to, if it's available to you, wrapping your peace fingers, your two fingers around your big toe, and we're going to extend that foot straight out in front of us, keeping our chest lifted. If that's not available to you, taking a strap, wrapping it around your right foot, and using the strap to hold your right foot in front of you. Making sure that your shoulders are down and away from your ears. Keeping the chest lifted towards the front of the room, keeping the crown lifted towards the sky. Just playing here, seeing where your body is at today. Lovely, staying grounded through that left foot. When you fall, coming back up. And option to extend out to the side. Keeping a strong line of energy from the crown of your head all the way down through the left foot. Keeping those left toes spread wide. Tucking the tailbone, keeping your hips in line with your ankle. And letting everything go when you're ready. Nicely, nicely done. Shifting your weight now to your right foot. Spreading those toes wide, feeling grounded through all four corners of the right foot. Coming back to our one-legged Tadasana. Knee bent. When you're ready, straightening out that leg. Trying to keep the leg parallel to the ground as best as you can today. Honoring your body where it's at. And knowing that you are doing the work to help yourself grow. Holding here for a few breaths. Embracing the shakes. Noticing that one side may be stronger or weaker than the other. Simply noticing without placing judgment. Lowering that left leg back down to the mat. Now either using your two peace fingers or perhaps reaching for the strap. Preparing the right foot first, spreading the toes wide, feeling grounded through all four corners. Placing that left foot in the strap or in your peace fingers. And lifting that left foot straight out in front of you. Notice the heat in your right leg. Notice the heat in your left leg. Notice your breath. Are you sending your breath to the bottom of your belly? Is the crown of your head reaching towards the sky? Option to take this out now to the side. Is your chest lifted? Are your shoulders down and away from your ears? How is this side different from the other side? maybe not particularly better or worse. What's different? Does it feel different on the inner thigh? Does it feel different on the outer thigh? Perhaps the hamstring? Just noticing, just exploring. Wonderful. Nicely done with all of those balance moves. Coming now to the top of your mat and having your blocks ready. So placing them probably on the highest setting on the outsides of the front of the mat. Coming in a strong mountain pose first, grounding through all four corners of your feet. We're going to inhale, step the right foot back to a high lunge. So deep bend in the left leg. Right heel is lifted up off the mat. Feel the stretch throughout the back of the right leg. Keeping your hips square to the front of the mat. Making sure that your hips are not rotating out to the side. Keeping them square along with your shoulders. Breathing here. On an exhale, we're going to bring all of our weight onto the left leg as we step the right foot up to parallel, coming into warrior three. Blocks are here to bring the floor closer to your hands if you need to reach down for them today. Feeling a strong line of energy from the crown of your head all the way through the sole of the right foot. Feeling that left foot grounding deep into Mother Earth. Keeping your gaze focused about 3 feet in front of your mat. Aiming to have the chest parallel to the ground, lifted foot parallel to the ground, keeping a micro bend in the left knee to take pressure off of the knee. Taking one more deep breath here. On your next exhale, bending that right leg, stepping it next to the left. Coming back up into a mountain pose. Maybe shaking out that left leg. Feeling all of the heat, feeling all of the blood moving, all of the energy moving through your left leg, knowing that your left leg, your action side, is ready to go. Now let's work on that right leg. Coming into your strong mountain pose. Spreading the toes wide, feeling ever so grounded through all four corners. Inhale, step the left foot back, coming into a high lunge. Deep bend in the right leg. Left heels are lifted off the ground. Feeling that beautiful stretch through the back of the left leg. Keeping your hips and your shoulders square to the front of the mat. And when you're ready on an exhale, bringing all of your weight into the right foot, stepping off the left toes, coming into warrior three. Chest parallel to the ground. Strong line of energy from the crown of your head through to the sole of the left foot. Keeping a micro bend in your right leg. Finding a point of focus on the floor in front of your mat. Using your blocks when needed. Tuning back into today's intention. Taking one more deep breath. And bending that left leg and stepping it down next to the right. Coming back up into a strong mountain. Beautiful. Feeling all of that blood, all of that energy rushing through that right leg, flowing all the way through. Beautiful, beautiful. Coming down now into a chair pose. So bringing the feet about hip width apart. If you would like to challenge yourself with chair, walking your feet closer together. On an inhale, lift the arms, bend the knees, send the sit bones to the back of the room as if you're sitting in a chair. Keeping the chest lifted and keeping the crown of your head pulled towards the sky. Imagine that string reaching towards the sky from the crown of your head. Beautiful. Let's bring our hands to prayer pose and shifting into awkward pose. So staying with your legs in this chair position, but coming up off of the heels, coming onto the balls of your feet. Preparing yourself to stay grounded even when you don't have your full footing. Just breathing here for 3 breaths, tuning in with that chest, lifting the chest, keeping the sit bones rooted down towards the ground. One more deep breath here in awkward pose. And on an exhale, dropping the heels, stepping back up. Let's heel toe our feet out wide. You're doing great today. Inhale the arms up. And on an exhale, folding forward from the hips, coming down into a wide-legged forward fold. Allowing the head and neck to completely relax. Perhaps wrapping your hands around the backs of the ankles, drawing the torso farther down. If your hands are not on the mat, placing your hands on the mat in front of you, and then walking them over towards the right foot. Exhale as you allow your torso to melt over the right leg. Feeling the expansion through the back of the right leg. Taking time to replenish. Walking the hands over to the left leg and allowing that torso to melt over the left leg. Sending the breath to any areas of tension. Using the breath to clear out anything that no longer serves you. Walking your hands back to the center and settling into one more forward fold here. Wonderful. From here, dropping the knees down to the mat, coming into a tabletop position. Keeping the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, spreading the fingertips wide to take pressure off of the wrists. Moving through a few rounds of cat-cow here. Inhale as you drop the belly to cow, lift the hips, lift the crown of the head. Exhale, rounding through the spine, reaching the crown of your head towards the front of your hips. Inhale to cow, lift the chin, lift the hips, drop the belly. Exhale to cat, pressing the space between the shoulder blades up towards the sky. Moving at your own pace, matching breath to movement. Tuning in with your glutes. Tuning in with your lower back. Tuning in with your mid back. Tuning in with the backs of your shoulder blades. Tuning into your upper back and your neck. Meeting me back in a tabletop position. Shifting your weight into your right leg here. Reaching that left leg back behind you. When you're ready, finding your balance, reaching that right arm forward. Alternate hand and leg balance. Squeezing through your core. Beautiful. On an inhale, we're going to reach our knee towards our elbow, crunching down. Exhale, expand. Inhale, contract. Exhale, expand. One more inhale, contract. Exhale, extend. Coming back down to your tabletop. Shifting your weight into your left leg. Reaching the right leg behind you. When you're ready, reaching the left fingertips out ahead. Pausing here for a moment, finding your balance. Engaging the core. Feeling that long line of energy from the left fingertips all the way through the right foot. On an inhale, contract, elbow to knee. Exhale, extend. Inhale, contract. Exhale, extend. One more, inhale, contract. Exhale, extend. Back down to tabletop. Beautiful. Pushing back into a child's pose, either leaving your legs where they are, or if you'd like more on your hips, keeping your big toes to touch and walking the knees out to the sides. Resting your sit bones back to your feet, allowing your chest to melt down to the mat, resting your forehead against the mat, tuning back into today's intention. Coming out of your child's pose, coming down to your back, keeping your strap nearby. Drawing the right leg in towards your chest, wrapping your fingers around the shin, perhaps around the back of the thigh. And breathing here, drawing your right knee into your chest. Placing your fingers interlaced behind the right thigh and straightening that right leg, drawing it in towards your chest. Option to stay here, or taking the strap, wrapping it around the right leg, the right foot. Taking both ends of the strap in your hands and using the strap to draw that right leg closer towards your body. Keeping the shoulders relaxed down and away from your ears here. And listening to your body, working with your body. Sending the breath to any areas of tension. Welcoming any shakes. Taking a few more deep breaths here. Now taking that right leg, either in the strap or in your hand, crossing that leg over the left side of your body. Allowing your face to float over to the right, coming into a straight leg supine twist. Noticing what smells might be lingering in the air around you. Noticing the texture of your clothes pressing against your skin as you breathe. Untwisting from the neck first, then drawing that right knee back into your chest, giving it one last little hug. And switching your legs, drawing the left knee in towards your chest, and releasing your fingers around the shin, perhaps around the back of the thigh. Taking a deep breath. When you're ready, straightening out that left leg, either wrapping your hands behind the back of the left thigh or taking your strap around the ball of the left foot. Into both hands and drawing that leg in towards the chest. Noticing how one side might feel different than the other. And focusing on noticing exactly where it feels different. Is it the back of the calf that feels more open or more loose on this side? Is it the top of the hamstring, the bottom of the hamstring? Just tuning in, getting to know your body. Taking the strap or your foot in your right hand, crossing that left leg over the right side of your body. And allowing your gaze to float over to the left. Breathing here in a straight-legged supine twist. Relaxing any tension you might be holding in your temples, your cheeks, your jaw, your neck, your shoulders. Tuning back into today's intention. Untwisting from the neck first, and bending that left knee and drawing it back into your chest one last time. Bringing the right knee in towards your chest as well and giving your legs a little hug, perhaps rocking side to side, feeling a gentle massage on your lower back. Settling down now into your final resting pose, Shavasana. Letting everything lay flat on the mat. Perhaps choosing to cover yourself with a blanket as we transition into the Reiki energy transmission. Position, lying flat on your back, allowing your feet to naturally fall to the sides. Placing your arms softly just outside of your body. And allowing your eyes to float closed as you feel the weight of your body being completely supported by your mat. Feeling into the back of your head, your shoulders, the backs of your arms and hands, your upper back, mid-back, lower back, and glutes. Feeling the backs of your thighs, calves, and heels of your feet. You are supported by Mother Earth. Beginning to focus your attention on your breath, breathing rhythmically, deeply, and slowly. Using the breath to open the central energy channel within your body by breathing the air in through the nose and watching it as it travels down your spine all the way to the root chakra in your pelvic floor. And on the exhale, watching your breath as it reaches up the spine to the crown of your head. Inhaling the air down into your root chakra and exhaling the air up to the crown chakra. Continue for a few rounds in silence. Releasing the breath back to your natural rhythm. Feeling now as if there are roots growing down from the entire back of your body. Watching these roots as they travel down into Mother Earth, pushing through the soil, digging deeper, digging wider, firmly grounding yourself into Mother Earth. Welcoming in your guides or angels for any assistance they may have to offer now. Allowing permission for the Reiki energy to be received by intending to completely surrender to this Reiki energy as it nourishes your highest good. Bringing your focus now back inside of your body, allowing your thoughts to flutter away as you receive this precious gift of time for yourself. Allow yourself to be fully present within your body, noticing anything that may rise to the surface as I keep track of the time. Returning your focus to your breath, feeling into your body once again. Imagine a brilliant, glowing ball of sparkling violet light in the center of your chest. This warm ball of light surrounds your entire heart. On each inhale, the light becomes brighter and more vibrant. And on the exhale, the ball begins to grow in every direction throughout your body. Inhaling as the light shines brighter, and exhaling as the ball grows larger and larger until it encompasses your entire body. The violet light slowly fades away as the connection to this Reiki energy transmission closes, allowing you to return home to yourself. And taking the time now to send gratitude to your guides and angels and listening in to receive any last messages. Slowly beginning to bring some movement back to your body, stretching it out in whatever way it's calling you to. And perhaps rolling to your right side in a fetal position, resting here, signifying the birth of your new self into this new day. And when you're ready, meeting me back in a seated position. Thank you for practicing with me today. Love to all. Namaste.